Are you ready to step into a world where you can be able to shape the future? If your answer is yes, then this video is for you because I'm going to be revealing to you guys why you need to attend the Istanbul Youth Summit 2025. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys insider tips on how you can be able to be a part of this amazing event that's going to be happening next year. So you'll have the opportunity to participate in different discussions on climate action as well as networking with so many young leaders from across the globe. So if this sounds interesting for you, you definitely want to stick around. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to yet another video. I'm so excited to have you here. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, my name is Nicole, and for all my returning subscribers, I'm so excited to have you guys here. This is Kazini Talks, a space where we get to learn, grow, and live a purposeful life. So if this is your kind of content, then I do encourage you to subscribe because in here I share a lot of content related to career, scholarships, as well as conferences. So in this video, I have yet another amazing conference opportunity that I'm sure you wouldn't want to miss. The Istanbul Youth Summit is a platform where young leaders from across the globe come together to discuss pressing issues around the globe. It's also a space for networking as well as being able to come up with solutions that provide impactful change in the society. So next year, this summit is going to be happening in Turkey, and previously it has happened in other different countries such as the Middle East, Nepal, just to mention but a few. So next year, it promises to be another amazing and fantastic opportunity that I'm sure if you're someone who loves to attend conferences, would not want to miss it. So I'm going to walk you guys through on how the website looks like and how you can be able to apply for it step by step. Okay, so let's dive into that. This is the website for the Istanbul Youth Summit, and when we scroll down, it's going to be happening on the 17th to 20th of February 2025 in Istanbul, Turkey. These are their contact details as well as the email address. So when we come down here, you're going to see the summit guideline. So you're going to need to download this form because it's going to be very helpful for you when you're applying to attend this summit in Turkey next year. So when we scroll down here, they have some FAQs, so you can get to read them at your own time. What is the Istanbul Youth Summit 2025? So basically, it's their 8th International Youth Summit, which is going to be happening in Turkey, organized by the Youth Break the Boundaries Foundation, which aims to inspire emerging leaders who push the limits of their potential to come together to discuss and implement strategies for empowering youth leaders to drive sustainable change for a brighter future. The summit also promotes collaboration among diverse young people from various fields to harness their leadership skills in working towards achieving sustainable development goals. So here, why you should join, what are the objectives, and what are the agendas of the summit. So you can read more of this information for yourself just to get more acquainted with them and what they're all about. So now when I come over here, they have the about us, obviously, which is the same page that I had already clicked earlier on. To look at some of the few FAQs that they have here, as I had earlier read, you can read for yourself what the Istanbul Youth Summit is all about, and then the theme. So basically, the theme for 2025 will be basing on empowering youth leaders to drive sustainable change for a brighter future, with 5 sub-themes which fall under health of the UN SDG goals, education, economy, environment, and then peace and justice. So what are the programs at the Istanbul Youth Summit? It will be held for 4 days starting from Feb 17th to 20th, 2025, and the program will consist of an International Youth Summit, global panel discussion, competition on social projects and sustainability, cultural performance, awarding ceremony, and worldwide networking. What are its objectives? So the objectives are to cultivate the spirit of talented youth leaders across diverse fields, foster and nurture the character of youth leadership, establish a strong presence for youth on the international stage, develop the leadership capabilities of youth, empowering them to actively contribute to their country's development, and create a robust network and lasting connections among IYS alumni to ensure the continuity of the Istanbul Youth Summit program for years to come. So are you eligible for the fully funded participants? So all participants have the chance to receive full funding for the program. Your profile, application, essay, and interview will be carefully evaluated. Present your best self and seize this valuable opportunity. So here, if you're unable to participate in the Istanbul Youth Summit, am I eligible to receive a refund? No, the registration fees as well as program fee are not entitled to refund. So keep that in mind when you're applying for this. Yeah, and then if my parents inquire about the individuals in charge of managing the project and handling public relations for this event, whose contact information should I provide them with? You can provide them with their email over here, and this is their WhatsApp number. So when you come down here for registration, when will I get the announcement for the selected participant? So the registration will be held on 1st August to 30th September. But keep in mind that the deadline has been pushed already up to 20th October. So I think this is the older version, but it has been pushed to 20th October. Why am I unable to sign up on my own? Please review the instructions for the registration process. It can be completed on the following website. Where should I submit my application? So participants will have to submit their applications on this very website over here. And then this is the process, how to register. This is the website which you'll have to click over here to get started. How to join the Youth Summit. So you can read all these remaining details here for yourself. So I'm not going to go through all of them because I don't want the video to be too long. So I'm just going to click on that get started part for me to show you guys exactly how to apply for this opportunity. Okay, so before I show you guys how exactly to apply for this thing, I first want to take you through the summit guidelines, because you need to keep in mind that you need to read them in order to follow the instructions over here to help you craft a very good application. And this is the video. You can always come down here and also watch this YouTube video, which also guides you on how to apply. So I'll just click on it and show you guys a preview or the guidelines of what is expected. Okay, so as you can see, this is their Google Drive folder, and they have the guidelines both in English as well as in their local language. So we are going to go with the English version, obviously. So I'll just click on that. Okay, so now that I've opened the guide for English version, obviously, oops, be patient with me, guys. I don't know, the connection is a little bit slow today. Let me see if I can try to download it offline. So now I've downloaded the guide offline because it was disturbing me online. My connection is a little bit slow today, but this is the guide. So when you scroll down, you're going to see the SDGs. So guys, one thing that you need to keep in mind is that when you're applying for these conferences, I've noticed that a lot of them are usually centered around the UN SDG goals. So it's very, very important to ensure that your bio, your motivation for wanting to attend the conferences really align with the SDG goals with the SDG goals of the conference. Okay, so that's the table of contents. I'm not really going to read everything, but I'm just showing you how it looks like, and you can always read it at your own free time. So this is the overview about the Youth Break the Boundaries organization, which is hosting this summit, their vision, their mission. So you can use all this information to help you be able to craft a good application. And then this is the highlight of their different programs. They were also in Istanbul, Kuala Lumpur, Macau, Osaka in Japan, Indonesia, and so many other places. When we scroll down here, the Istanbul Youth Summit overview. So this is all about the information regarding the conference that's going to be happening next year. As you can see, the SDGs are again here being talked about, and its objectives are already here. So all this is important information for you to capitalize on in your application. And these are the different activities that are going to be happening during the conference. So it's starting on Feb 17th to 18th, 19th, all the way to 20th. And these are the different programs that are going to be a part of this summit. And then the timing and the place, the hotel where it's going to take place, the timeline, for the application process, obviously. And then other summits are here in the previous years of how they have hosted it. So you can always read that. And then the registration guidelines. So now pay close attention to this part. To apply for this summit, you need to follow these steps. Ensure that you're following them at Youth Break the Boundaries and Istanbul Youth Summit on Instagram. Upload your best tweet related to contribution for SDGs on your Instagram or Facebook and tag 5 friends and our Instagram account at Istanbul Youth Summit. Remember to copy the link of your Twibbon post, as you'll need to include it in your registration form on the website. Follow them and the Youth Break the Boundaries on TikTok, and subscribe to their YouTube channel at YBB Foundation. Screenshot your post and attach it as a Google Drive link in the website. Join the Istanbul Youth Summit and Youth Break the Program. Share the program poster on a minute on their you now go ahead and apply for the opportunity. So even here, they're already giving you the instructions on how to create the account and complete the whole process. And then also the participation fee is here, the registration fee. So here's the payments for the registration fee and then the program fee. So payment procedure, these are the bank details, that's their email, the announcements, the visa regulation, room distribution. So all this is information that you can read at your own free time, to understand it. And then the essay questions. So these are the questions that you'll need to answer in the application form. That's why I was telling you earlier that it's so important to ensure that you take time, read the overview, read the organization, read the SDG goals, so that it becomes easier to align your experiences with this framework here. So they're already even giving you the tips. So take your time and read these tips, because they're going to guide you on how to write a good on coming up with better answers for this summit. So essay writing as well, they have also given you more tips over here, the conclusion, the essay tips. So yeah, it's quite a lot of information, but take your time and they're also giving you an example of how you can craft your answers. So they will really want to see your statistics and all of that so that they can be able to measure your achievements. So this is a very, very good guide on helping you how to answer these kind of questions for these conferences. And of course, the FAQs are here, which we already saw on the website, as well as some of their alumni. And yeah, you can equally check those people out on LinkedIn and other platforms, to hear more from them. So this is it for it. So I'll just go back to this website. So now that I've showed you this guide, let's come over here to get started. So this is where if you don't have an account, you're going to need to sign up. I already created an account with them, I think. Let me see if I can still remember it. Do I still remember my details? Okay, I think I probably forgot my details. I'm not sure, but if you're new here, you can just come and create a new account, and then once you've created your account on their website, because now I don't want to do it, I don't want to create another new account because I already have an account with them. I need to figure it out, but you can create a new account for yourself, and then the questions are already there in the guide. So those are the same questions you'll find in this website application for you to complete, filling them and then submit. So that is it for the application. So there you have it, guys. Go ahead and apply for this summit. As you can see, the deadline is not really long. It was actually extended because the original deadline already passed. But because of high demand, a lot of people, still wanted to apply for it. That's the reason as to why it was extended. So if you're interested in participating in this event, then I definitely encourage you to start working on your application and submit it on time. So if you need support in terms of reviewing your application, or you're stuck on how to write a good one, an eye-catching one that can really be able to help you be able to stand out, then the link is in the description box below where you can find all that support. So that was it, guys, for the video. Thank you so much, and I definitely encourage you to subscribe. Stay tuned because I have many more opportunities that are coming up. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.